after 7 is 8. I'd love to win 8 world titles. You know, it's going to be an incredibly tough journey, but anything's possible.
India without priority will take a look, but Gilmore takes it off her here. Off the bottom, first connection solid for Steph. Layback jam complete. Beautiful bottom turn, the front side wrap. Now set up work through this inside. She needs a better, a 6.53.
And competing in the back half of the season. Steph on the wave right behind her. Let's go of a nice carve. Draws up into a steep section. Dynamic turn out of the top. Great stuff from Gilmore, who is chasing her 33rd CT victory here. And Steph on the wave right behind her. Let's go of a nice carve. Draws up into a steep section. Dynamic turn out of the top.
Wow, that was so good. Steph at her best. She's back.
A big heat win there for Steph.
Gilmore advances to the quarterfinals and confirms her spot on tour.
I'm happy to make the cut though. That was a really sort of stressful situation.
And here she is with a solid-sized opportunity, a wave well overhead as she opens up for that first carve, sets that bottom rail, holds it tight to link through for that second whip. And now she's driving down for this finishing section, knowing that this wave, she really wants to make it count. Finding some speed, now connecting with that pocket straight up into the lift for a second time as well, releases those fins. And you can hear the cheers from the crowd on the beach as Steph puts on what almost was the perfect finish.
Oh man, so Stephanie Gilmore takes off on the wave behind, just cuts back into this one, waits for it to stand up, gets the layback there. And then just a beautiful wrap. You can tell the wave height, I mean the difference in wave height between the two waves. Wow, big bang finish. But Stephanie Gilmore takes off on the wave behind, just cuts back into this one, waits for it to stand up, gets the layback there. And then just a beautiful wrap. You can tell the wave height, I mean the difference in wave height between the two waves. Wow, big bang finish.
You're thinking, oh, as Steph looks at this one down the line.
Here comes Steph Gilmore, slashing off the top with that beautiful style, projecting down the line, throwing tons of spray off the top, times that perfectly for it snap through the whitewater. Huge closing carve, and sticks with the wave just for a bit before kicking out.
See some lines coming in.
Steph Gilmore, beautiful looking wave, huge arc off the top. Long drawn bottom turn, another signature arc from Steph Gilmore. Really stalls, puts herself in the power pocket.
That's life, it's living.
Stephanie Gilmore resets her own record with 33 event wins, the most ever by a woman on the championship tour.
Congratulations.
I just fell in love with this place. Muchas gracias, Punta Roca and El Salvador. It's really special. Thank you for letting us ride your waves and welcoming us so well. Yeah, I'm so happy to be here, and to win is just a cherry on top.
Oh, here's Steph on the outside. We could see those sets coming from a mile away. She's going to get a chance here to answer on the opening exchange. It was a 5.5 for Gabriella Bryan, and Gilmore has a beautiful looking wall. This one seems to be standing up nicely on the outside. It's a good size. Steph looks to set up the barrel, stops on the tail, now climbs to the front of her board, gets the exit, and back up into the pocket. Nice little slice off the top there. And just so refined her approach out here, just very clean. The Style Master is out there, the 7-time world champ, Stephanie Gilmore, in this second quarterfinal heat. And Gilmore has a beautiful looking wall. It's a good size. Steph looks to set up the barrel, stomps on the tail, now climbs to the front of her board, gets the exit.
The first excellent number is going to go.
Also clinching her spot in the Rip Curl WSL finals is 7-time world champion Stephanie Gilmore.
In the orange jersey, give it up for 7-time world champion, Stephanie Gilmore!
Stephanie Gilmore is a 7-time world champ. The motivation to win another is to eclipse Lane Beachley's record. So there's a lot at stake for Steph.
I definitely have my heart set on number 8. Yes, it's the record for the women, and that's something I've always wanted to have.
Her hope for an 8th world title continues. Priority with Gilmore, and she needs it. Now off the bottom first turn, a big forehand swoop. And lays into the lip line again, and she will shut this one down. 7.93, just like that, breaks the combination.
With, a minute to go, a wave comes through and Steph just rips the bag out of it.
It's all coming down to Steph with now 18 seconds to go.
We're standing by for the last score of Stephanie Gilmore. She needed a 6.40, a 6.83.
Stephanie Gilmore does it. Her hope for an 8th world title continues.
I just paddled back out and I was like, it's not going to go that way again. Just do what you have to do, make it happen. But, I was just like, I'm not losing this heat again.
The back foot again, Capo, yet to answer back. There's a lot on the line for this woman.
Steph Gilmore banks it off the top there. Tapered walls, roundhouse back into the white water. And the rail work that we have grown accustomed to from Steph Gilmore. A couple more snaps on the inside or the finish.
Steph right now just kicking her way out to the back. All day she's been so focused.
Live action here with Stephanie Gilmore. And Gilmore getting busy.
Here we go, Kat.
It's an 8.3. Steph Gilmore turns the heat at the 10-minute mark. Steph Gilmore moving on into match number 3.
Just keep pushing. That's kind of it, It's the conditions really suit my surfing out there today and see how far I can go.
She faces Joanne DeFay in match 3.
Think about the 2 matches she had earlier today. They weren't easy. They weren't walkthroughs. She had to work very hard to get through those heats and keep that head strong. So right now, the fantasy is coming to life for her. It's becoming a reality.
For Gilmore and her title hopes, every heat is a must-win.
This is a lot of pressure, but I feel like now that she's got the confidence, we could see her go all the way.
Stephanie Gilmore getting things started here. She's had some slow starts. She wants none of that here in match 3. Whips into that first turn. And again, she leans into that maneuver. This is on its way to being a sensational number.
She's building momentum. This is a way better start than she's had in her first 2 matches. She's going to get her best number maybe of the day.
As she drifts that tail and does hang on for the finish, gets the completion. It's going to be a big number.
To carve through that maneuver and not lose it, impressive. She's going to have a very big advantage right now in this heat.
As we see Gilmore now. Dynamite first turn, draws up into the pocket again. Really starting to place these turns and commit to these maneuvers. Putting on a masterclass. Her style, her approach, it's regal. It's timeless.
No, it absolutely is, and we love it. And she's going to head into a title match and go for an unprecedented 8th world title.
I feel like I'm just getting better. Each heat's getting better and better. Making good decisions now. A couple wobbles in the start, but yeah, just conserving energy, and I'm so pumped. Let's do this.
Who will be your 2022 world champion? In the orange jersey, give it up for 7-time world champion, Stephanie Gilmore! And your #1 seed, reigning back-to-back champion in the Hydrocross leader jersey, Carissa Moore! Your title matches are on!
This is without a doubt the biggest match in women's professional surfing history. And the one who raises the trophy at the end of the day will be the greatest.
Finally getting a start here. The Australian Steph Gilmore, big forehand hook. Drills it again, perfect. Carving work for Steph Gilmore. 8.33, what a way to kick off the...
She's just probably thinking, well, I really need to be on.
Steph's just gone to that next level. She's really reserved something in the tank for these final matchups. So you just watch this woman and she's just pushing harder and harder as she's going through the motions.
Now she has a 6.67. Chris has just taken the first match.
Carissa did this last year. She lost the first one and she came back super strong, so I'm sure she'll do that again. But
time for title match, heat number 2. Stephanie Gilmore favored with 1 win. If Carissa can get back in this, it will force a 3rd match.
Here we go, Steph.
Really puts the rail in the water.
Gilmore, as she'll swing off the top. Tight jam there. Wraps it again. Plenty of wall to work with. She'll jam it off the lip. Nice transition into the forehand hook. Stephanie Gilmore drops an 8 as Gilmore, beautiful first turn. Wraps it.
Stephanie Gilmore, fans, here we go. Finish it, Big Larry.
What?
Stephanie Gilmore, she holds the record to herself, officially an 8-time world champion.
Rip Curl, WSL Finals champion and 8 world titles. Stephanie Gilmore, you are a weapon.
This moment in history, Gilmore can be called the greatest of all time.
The shortest season, but the longest year of my life. To start with such a shocker in pipeline, just gonna crawl my way back into the card. There really is not many words that can describe this feeling right now. To come all the way from 5th and just grind it out all the way to the final, to sit there and battle it out for a world title against her was the greatest moment in my career. I don't think I've ever won a world title sitting in the water.
She's in the history books yet again. 8 world titles. That just sent another shockwave through the whole women's tour. You know, Stephanie's back in a huge way. She is still full force Stephanie Gilmore.
I've won a lot of titles in different ways, and this, to be honest, was the best win I've had.